Hi, everyone, and welcome back to the Positive Success Show. I'm your host, Dominique Narciso, and I'm a certified high performance coach, author, and international speaker. I help you redefine personal and professional success so that you can live an authentic lifestyle with more income, impact, and freedom. So, welcome everyone to a life update episode. I haven't done this before, so I'm just kind of free flowing it and seeing where it takes me. But I really do want to share with all of you, all the listeners, all the viewers, where I'm at in my life and what I'm hoping to create in this next stage. So, bringing it back 3 years ago, I decided to go all in on entrepreneurship, to build a coaching business, to start a podcast, just to do this work as a creator. And in that process, I realized, as much as you're in the work, you're doing it, you're getting some wins, maybe you have some setbacks, there's always going to come a point where things feel comfortable. And this is for any new endeavor. The excitement wears off, and then suddenly you're faced with, who do I want to be now? You're faced with that question. What do I want next? What's going to take me to the next level? How am I going to do this better? What's going to bring some aliveness and some zest back into what I do? And so that's where I'm at. I'm in this transition phase of leaving what was familiar to me, which was South Korea, and now stepping into a new country, new community, new friends, new environment in Australia, and figuring out, who do I want to be now? And it's exciting. It's kind of scary, but nonetheless, it's exciting. And I want to take you on this journey with me. I don't know what's going to happen in the next 3 years. I can't forecast everything, but what I do know is that service and impact is going to be my main drivers. Service and impact. The reason why I became a coach, the reason why I do this work, the reason why I started a podcast, why I do videos, all of this content creation is because I want to serve you. I want to serve people. I want to let you know that whatever you are going through, whatever transition, whatever big move, whatever stuckness you're in, that you're not alone. It happens to all of us. People in general will not talk about it, because we don't want to share the hard stuff. We don't want to share the struggles. We don't want to share that stuff because we just don't want to share it. But I'm sharing it because I'm in it and I'm trying to figure out what's going to be my next creative expression. What's going to be the next thing that is pulling me into the future I desire? And I don't have all the answers, but what I do know is that in the process of creation, in the process of movement, in the process of developing a process, in the process of planning, in the process of deciding, in the process of exploring, discovery will happen. The discovery will happen. And I know it. It happens all the time. You keep searching, you keep looking, you keep doing, and you're in motion. And that's what matters most, is to be in motion. So here I am doing this video on a life update. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do next, how I want to build, how I want to create, how I want to serve. And those are my two big ideas. My big intentions for the year is service and impact. To serve you and to create an impact, a positive impact. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to hear from you. If you can send me a DM on Instagram at Dom Narciso and let me know how I can serve you better, I would go bananas. That is what will drive me to produce, create, build, push myself, challenge myself to be better for you. They say for coaches and teachers and for any human being, once you stop growing, your students stop growing. And I'm not in that space where I'm going to stop growing. I'm a voracious reader. I love reading. I love learning. But now I want to see, what can I do differently to serve you better? Is it building more community? Is it hopping on live on a YouTube video or in a clubhouse and speaking to you? What is it? How can I serve you better? How can I make a bigger impact? So aside from my life update, life is generally good. Life is good. And I am seeking and searching for that next big thing. Not even a big thing, for that next small thing. And it might be you. It might be helping you on your journey. It might be, just being in conversation with, the audience, with the listener, with the viewers, letting you know that I'm here for you. I have gone through several different life transitions, from not being a mom to suddenly being a mom, from not knowing what I want to do for a career to suddenly knowing what I want to do for a career. And, really understanding that in our lives, it's all just an evolution towards our greatest potential. I'm evolving right now, and I have options and choices. And at the same time, I know that my evolution will serve your evolution. My evolution will serve your evolution. Because whatever it is that I end up doing in these next couple years, whatever I start learning, I'm going to share it with you. I want to share it with you because you all have been such a great support to me in my first stage of building a business and being an entrepreneur. In my previous careers, you know who I'm talking to, folks that know me from previous lives. But I'm truly and utterly grateful to have this platform. I'm grateful that, we live in a day and age where we can share our thoughts, our ideas, our vulnerabilities, our dreams, and just connect. And maybe that is why I'm doing this episode, is to connect more with you, is to understand what you're struggling with, to understand how I can be of service, to understand, what I can do with my creativity to make something beautiful in the world. I do all these different types of content, and I know one day I'm not going to be around, and maybe my kids or my grandkids are going to be able to watch, listen to these episodes and see, what kind of person I was trying to be. And I hope that is a small inspiration to you, because the small actions that you take in moments of uncertainty, the small requests for help or asking for support or reaching out to connect, those small actions, those small decisions make a huge impact. And so here I am. I'm asking you, let's connect, be part of my journey of seeking that next level, seeking that bigger vision, seeking service and impact. Just to give you a brief background for those that don't know my whole story, I started out, I went to school at UCLA in California. And after UCLA, I worked for a little bit for the State Department and then went on my grand adventure as a Peace Corps volunteer. I served in rural Costa Rica as a rural community development volunteer. I taught English, I ran youth groups, I worked with a women's group on building a micro enterprise. We did a dance marathon fundraiser. I just did all these amazing things as a young, 20-something, trying to create change in the world. And the most beautiful thing that came out of that experience, and that's coming out of this experience too, is that the more I serve, the more fulfilled I feel. The more I serve, the more fulfilled I feel. And so as I look at this next chapter of service and impact, that's all I'm trying to do here, is to help you feel connected and also to help you feel fulfilled. Like through service and impact, you will feel so much fulfillment in your life. I can't describe any other feeling except for that. You just have such great gratitude and emotion and love for people and for humanity that you just want to keep doing it. You just want to keep serving. And as much as the world pushes us, or society may show us images of, you want to get a lot of money or have a big house, like all of those material goods, those are things that are nice to have. But ultimately, when you look at your life, and ultimately when you look at how you've spent your days, it's not going to be about the stuff that you have. It's going to be about how you served others. And that's why I do this work. I'm a firm believer that service to others is one of the greatest things that you can give your life to. One of the greatest things that you can, aspire to do. Service to others. It can start out small, within your family, within your community, and then you can reach out to bigger audiences or bigger communities that you want to serve. But wherever you're at, wherever you're listening or watching, I truly want to connect with you. If you have a heart of service, if you have a heart of impact, that's why I do this work. I'd love to help you. I'd love to be a coach, be a friend, let's build something together. I don't know where this is going. This is my life update, and I'm going to leave it at that. DM me on @DomNarciso on Instagram, connect with me. And if you haven't yet, subscribe to my email list. Just go to my website, http://domnarciso.com. Just sign up for that weekly newsletter. I know that great things are ahead. I can't fully see them clearly, but the emotion within me and the feeling within me is telling me that I'm onto something, and eventually it will show up. So I'd love for you to be a part of that. I'd love for you to connect with me. And thank you again. Thank you again for being a support to me, to the Positive Success Show, just to the work I've been doing. I am in full gratitude right now of just the outpouring of support that I've had over the years. And all I can do now is just to serve more, to dream bigger, to do bigger, to be bigger, and to help you on your path, to help you help others. I think that's the reason why I'm here on this planet, is just to do that, to serve and to make an impact, a positive impact. All right, everyone, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Remember to be bold, be positive, and take action every day.